Are on the Eastern Conference in this game as the New York Knicks play this one at home. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Today's game finds the Nuggets winding down their road trip.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
First team foul.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And he makes both free throws. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Ayton. Ball with it. Jared Allen grabs the miss. First quarter just over a minute played. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. Told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task, guys.
Thank you, David. Here he goes. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. Tries it from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, Ayton's reach is absolutely incredible. Great anticipation. That is nice defense.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Pass to Thompson. For three. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. And it's Ayton missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Buzelis. In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's the lob to the hoop. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
It's Vassell on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Can't hit from in close. Pass to Buzelis. Allen with it. He's covered by Thompson. They grab their own miss. New York trailing. Now Ayton. Allen with the rebound. Here's Castle. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Thompson. And there's the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Simmons hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
At the top of the key, Williams. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Buzelis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Into the lane. Can't connect from short range. Now Buzelis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And again, Denver no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Knicks.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Springer. Smith outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. From 8. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Outside Williams. Rebound by Smith.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Now, Ball. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to LeVert. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Again, ball missing. That's a 2 from Smith. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
I gotta play smarter. What the fuck am I doing?
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's ready to talk things through with the team. As in baseball, Doris, the introduction of the pitch time to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Here's Simmons. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
The Knicks with the lead. Smith outside. The screen from Thompson. Puts one up from 19. Nice shot by Smith.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Springer. Hits it from three-point range. Springer's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
For 3, Mitchell gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Knicks lead, 19.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wagner. Buzelis with the ball. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. New York leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson. 5 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Going next time.
They
Going
can see
under.
the ball handling ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Moves with precision, creates opportunities in pick and roll action. That's nice.
Thompson in the corner. Over Simmons. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Springer, good.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Pass to Ayton.
Oh, back.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Yep, that one goes in there. Ayton's got the game tied up here for New York.
Well, the form and the touch and the mid-range from DeAndre Ayton. This guy is special.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Fades back. Simmons can't get it to go. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Off target from three-point range. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Wagner. Doubled by Smith. Back to Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Teams will make substitutions. And here is Ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
To the right wing. There's Walker with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ball no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Nobody near Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
It's Strus on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Denver in the lead.
2 minutes.
Pass to Smith.
First half. 2 minutes.
Here's Castle. Allen inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Ball feeling it out a bit. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
Screen by Smith. There's Walker with the 3. Hands it from downtown. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside, Ball. Vassell right side. Elbow shot. Jared Allen grabs the miss. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Walker. Now Smith. Fades. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Vassell, and he hits the jump shot. Vassell's got 5 now.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Takes the 3. Vassell, no good. For 3, Smith. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Walker. Denver passing it around. Lock at 6. Here's Castle. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Smith with it. Pass to Ayton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Ayton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. Here's Castle. Smith outside. It's rebounded by New York. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Smith. Pulls up. High post. Not enough on that one as it misses. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Nuggets leading by 3. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Thompson outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Pass to Castle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Allen. Inside. Shoots over Bridges. Bridges with the board.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 7.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Allen outside. Pass to Castle. Back to Allen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Williams a screen. And Ball slams it in.
just the kind
Rob,
of
that's
play
gonna
they
be there all
need
game.
in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh,
Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by Ball. Thompson outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game from about 19 feet. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Vassell, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
the finish in transition, nice and easy.
Drills the three-pointer. Ball. Got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the focus here from Ball on offense? Constantly looking for ways to score. Feels like he can get any shot he wants.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Those three-pointers off the mark. New York trailing. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Pass to Smith. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Thompson's got 11.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And stolen by Thompson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Making a change here.
For the Nuggets.
The Nuggets trail by 3.
Jabari Smith.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8 to the inside. Allen.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Jared Allen knows who he is, guys. Rim runner, rim protector, and excellent rebounder.
Back to Thompson. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Ayton missing. Nuggets trail. Smith with it. Now Smith defending. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. .130 left to play here in the third. And then Buzelis with the dunk. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Thompson surveying the floor. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Smith outside. Pass to Allen. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Allen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a three-point Nugget lead.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Now Ayton, defended by Allen. Smith wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 8 points for him. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Springer. Back to Smith. Launches a three. Traps in the tray. Smith's got his third basket of the night right there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Denver on top. They're up by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter at
48.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Knicks trail by 3. Now Ball. Pass to Strus. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
It's Strus on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. 6 on the shot clock. Allen, that's good.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
Right side, Ball. Does not find the basket. He's shooting 50% from the floor on 14 tries.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Nuggets. They lead by 4.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Vassell. With the shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
13.
That's foul number 2 for him.
And for the Nuggets,
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul, still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith, left side. A fadeaway. The Knicks pull it in.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Thompson. Rebound by Smith. Denver leading by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Buzelis. Lots of room. And they pick up 2. Buzelis has got the lead up to 6 now for Denver. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Ball up top. Vassell, right side. Now Ayton. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Walker. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Buzelis. The three-pointer, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
keep it up.
Denver in the lead. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
are the Nuggets now. Thompson with the block. Outside, ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Castle. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Castle. Lobbed up there for Allen. It's not going to go for him.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Pass to Buzelis. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Buzelis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Castle.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's good from Castle. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 3. It's Thompson off the drive. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship
One
like
stop,
takeoff.
one stop.
Can flat out fly.
Pass to Castle. Allen right side. Uncovered. And he connects with the jumper. Allen's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being the man when it's a big possession.
.122 left in the fourth quarter. Allen outside. To the middle. Here's Castle.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside, Walker. Down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Pass to Smith. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And here is Ayton. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
Ball hits them both.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
Pass to Smith. Here's Buzelis. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Thompson.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. to win it. It's good. Buries the game-winning shot.
And he wins it at the buzzer.
Oh, an astonishing way to end this game. Some serious last-second heroics.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up.
Man, shot lights up from 3, man. You can't be mad at that. Good game, good game. 10 for 18.